So I'm here to make Holly Jolly soap, and I just love this soap in with the lye solution. It is just a fresh scent. I think it's a fresh floral. I think it smells like going into the florist in the winter time, but Christmas time, but you know, I don't know. The description is clean, fresh winter air, earthy leafy greens, ylang ylang, and black tea with a solid base of musk, sandalwood, and fir. So this is bigger than my normal batches. I'm going to add in the organic coconut milk. I'm doing this one differently so that I can have flat slab bars so that the holly is a little bit I don't know, more visible. I didn't want to have to cut into it this time. Coconut milk smells so good. Alright, now I'm going to add in the fragrance oil. It's always a little bit yellow. It doesn't usually discolor so much. This is kind of yellow. Alright, so I'm going to pour off a couple. One's going to be for gold. I'll give this a stir first, make sure we're all incorporated all down in here. Looks good. I'm going to pour some off for the gold. And then I just want the gold just to be there a little bit. And this is to help blend in my white. And I'm going to bring this, attempt to bring this to a bit of a white. I'm going to set that aside. And here's my gold. I just want to go ahead and get it all ready. That is pretty. I think I might give it just a bit of a blend, get it a little thicker than it is now. Put in some titanium dioxide for this one. Mix that in just a little bit. Sure to swish up on the sides. Bring this back to us over here a little bit and put the white back in. This smells so good. This to me is just totally the winter holiday season every year. Every single year. I am super thankful for Jennifer with Be Scented. Just blend this up, but I'll finish my story. So as you can tell, it's not going to be a white, obviously. It's just a kind of a cream, but the contrast is going to be there. Okay, so I am thankful to Jennifer with Be Scented because this was a fragrance that I had and it was discontinued. My supplier discontinued it and I was like, oh no. And contacted Jennifer and she said that yes, she would have it duped. So the Holly Jolly you see carried at her store, which I don't think she has any in stock at this stage of the game, is that Holly Jolly. And we decided just to name it the Holly Jolly because it just fits. The original scent, I think, was called Sparkling Poinsettias. And that's also a really pretty name. Alright, so I'm going to do an in the pot swirl. And again, it's this with the gold. So I'm just going to, it's all very thin, which should work out great. So I'm going to do 3, kind of going high up and back down. Hopefully this will be evenly distributed. I'm actually going into 2 different molds. So I'm hoping it distributes nicely, but I'm going to kind of go back and forth if I can. I hope I have enough room over here. I'm thinking I probably do not. Alright, so I'm going to try to get this all done without killing myself. Oh goodness, this is very heavy. Alright, so I want to stop there. Oh, that's fun. I'm drizzling all over the mold. So these are going to be shallow, and I kind of marked it. I'm trying to see where I marked it. I don't even see my little mark. Well, whoopsies. Because they're different sizes, but this one's pretty much where I want it to be. So we'll go with it. Alright, my battery is pretty low, but I wanted to get one done so I could show you what it looked like. So here we have the little hollies all laid out. I'm going to get the other mold going. Alright, so I tried to, here's my little holly leaves, by the way. I used a fondant cutter this year. I guess I went one direction on that first one, so I guess I better keep it up. So I think I was going to start down here where it's closest to my eyeballs so that I can hopefully do a better job of it. Of course, you can't even see it all. Again, this is not lining things up is not my thing, and I really shouldn't have done this. I probably should have stayed with the wonky one, where you cut through it. So I'm kind of just trying to stay somewhat in my markings, and I'm just not good at it. just am not. This one I went over too far. I have a little bit of wiggle room with this mold, so hopefully I can, within reason, I can just go ahead and split everything. See, here again, it just went way too high. Thinking maybe I could get my ruler here, that maybe that would help me out just a little bit. So I can see where the tops of the next bar is. And I'll put in some berries. That way if my camera cuts out for some reason. I haven't been able to find a replacement battery so that I'd have a secondary. So that's an unfortunate situation. Alright, so I have my little berries here. It took about forever and a day to roll all these out. I had a vision anyway. I'm not sure my vision is working out, but it was a vision nonetheless. So I'll keep working on these until my camera dies off. Camera hung in there, so I'm just gonna spritz it now with some gold glitter. I just think it looks really pretty on those holly leaves and berries. And there we have holly jolly for this year. Alright guys, I'll be back for the cut. It's so cute. Nice little bar soaked there. So I might have to shrink wrap these. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Let's see here. I think this is gonna be too long, so I'm gonna take a little bit off. I'm gonna have lots of bits and pieces. I knew that was going to happen. That is not right. Wrong direction. Okay. There's another one. So we're up to 4 whole bars. Just doing it on the other side of 3 1/4. So I need to take another little bit off. I can't do this on my soap cutter, like my actual soap cutter, because it has that like bolt sticking up. So it still kind of doesn't work for this scenario. You can see how messy this is getting with all this soft soap. Let's see. That's going to work. And then cut a little bit off of the end of this one. Let me see, are you gonna come out just a little bit here? So I just need to be taking a little bit off of each end to make delightful little samples. I probably shouldn't have taken that much off now, it looks like. I think if I were to do this next year, I'd make sure I buy a slab mold with dividers, because I do better with things like that. Oh, this one is super pretty. So I'm going to take a little bit off of this one, so even it up a bit. And the swirl, that gold swirl inside, it's just very subtle. Okay, so I think I will just continue to split these, and there we have the Holly Jolly soap for 2017. I'll talk to you guys later.